could say we're doing all right. Rambling down this highway.
Gee, we're up the side of a massive cliff here, guys. That cliff must go down about, 300 feet. Unbelievable. It's a massive effort they've done to carve this out of the road. Have a look at it. Carved out of the mountain, and then on the left we've got sheer cliff face. This is just epic. This is like something out of one of those Hollywood movies. A journey of 2,000 miles begins with one step. 6 million tourists visit the Great Ocean Road every year. So plan your visit well, the time of the year and how you're going to do it. So guys, we're on a cliff face here. We plan to travel from east to west. After travelling south 2,000 kilometres to Geelong, we then go to Anglesey, Lourne, Appollo Bay. Then we go to a lighthouse in Cape Otway, Port Campbell, all the way through to Warnambol. There are a few signs you'll see: no camping or staying overnight, no drones in a lot of spots, so beware of that if you've got your drone. It might be too windy anyway. And beware of snakes, and believe me, there's plenty of snakes there. Oh gee, I saw some live ones and I saw heaps of dead ones on the road. Caravan and camper van only parking is an awesome flip side for van life. We love it. Your best friend may sadly have some restrictions. The dogs are not always allowed, so double check where you're visiting and where you're camping.
Of life, missed a turn or two, but we're making good time.
It is about 12 degrees. I was expecting to be able to try the zero breeze out on this trip and give you a good review, but all I can tell you is the bloody diesel heater, the Chinese diesel heater, is working perfect, and so it should. It's a lifesaver. Bottom of Australia, and I haven't paid once for accommodation. I've self-camped all the way down. So we head west from Torquay, heading to Bells Beach. Little side road takes us off to Bells Beach. It's not that far actually, it's quite close. Beautiful roads, as you can see, well maintained. You might see roadworks when you're travelling, but don't complain. The reason they've got roadworks is because they maintain them. They mainly do it at night times. They try and drive during the day. Welcome to Bells Beach, Victoria. It's home of some of the greatest surfing competition in the world. Also, there's a myth that Point Break, the movie with Patrick Swayze, was filmed here. That has been debunked. It wasn't true. Surf here looks great. Just wish the temperature was double what it is now. Bells Beach is the permanent location of the Rip Curl Pro. So day one on the Great Ocean Road. We head west. Now we're at Bells Beach, but we have so much more to explore. We've got to go 253 kilometres west. We're going to Warnambol.
As we make our way through this noisy town.
There are plenty of vantage points along the way. Obviously man-made, but beautiful. You've got to be able to walk a few steps, so maybe get your physical fitness up a little bit before you go. Have that knee operation, you might need it. But yeah, fantastic views, but you've got to walk. So I've now got a truck behind me, so next cutout I'll move so he can get around me. That is the etiquette on the Great Ocean Road. You just use the cutouts and let the faster vehicles go past you. To keep in mind, some people travel this road all the time, especially the tourist bus drivers, so just pull over, give yourself time to know what's going on ahead. See, these guys are risky. Very risky. Risky behaviour, bikies. Ahead we have a wine drinkers tour bus which enjoys wine on your tour as you admire the scenery and the wildlife like Arthur. But we're not going like Arthur, we're doing the van life. So I had a feed in the van, decided, gee, it's time after that big 4-day drive down from Brisbane to have a nice shower, a nice hot shower with the Duetto hot water system right on the water. You've got to have those barn doors open. You've got to really do the van life. So yeah, here I am in about 12 degrees enjoying a hot shower. So you've got to enjoy what you made, your dreams there. Here I am having a nice hot shower. It's 12 degrees out there, but I'm actually enjoying it. Absolutely beautiful. It's great when you can just pull over, have a shower, make yourself at home, something to eat, yeah, and then drive on. Look at that. Next we travelled to Lourne, where 48.8% were male and 51.2% were female. I don't know if that's people or cockatoos. Lourne would have to be one of the most bustling towns on the Great Ocean Road. As you travel further west, you'll get more rural. He's not going anywhere. So around October, it's pretty easy to get a park. Well, we've got Surfers Paradise in Queensland, and this is Cockatoo Paradise in Lourne on the Great Ocean Road. So here we are driving along the main street of Lourne, and surprisingly it starts to rain again. What a surprise. So it's 2 hours parking along here on the shore side, on the ocean side, and 1 hour's parking on the shop side. There's a beautiful main beach, and it is patrolled by the local Lourne Surf Lifesaving Club. And the cockatoos don't miss out, they're even at the beach. Oh, look at this 5-star cockatoo food. Huh? Cockatoos around here have got a real reputation. The locals hate them. So guys, I think I've found an escape from the cockatoos, just get in front of these 2 scarecrows here. I escaped 2 kilometres west to the Lourne Pier, absolutely brilliant. Geez, if you love fishing, it's a lot of deep sea fishing here, deep water, a lot of fishermen, but beautiful walk too, a couple of kilometres. Beautiful artwork, might have a look in here. I spent 2 days in Lourne, stayed at the local caravan park. It was under $50 a night, but I left my run too late on the second day because I had to travel at night. I was heading to Appollo Bay. I ran out of time and ended up at Wye River. So best practice is to plan ahead. The weather's been more inclement than anything on this trip. We've had a few hours of sunshine now and again, but it's very rare. Most of the time it's Arctic sort of conditions. So from what I hear, it starts warming up around here about the end of November. So it's not the same as like if you live in Queensland, November you're really heating up, but here down here, no. So I arrived late last night here, and it's west of Lourne. It was dark, yeah, so I just drove in, stayed here. There's an office here, so I rang the guy and I said, mate, I said, I stayed here last night, and he said, what sort of site you got? I said, unpowered. So I just want to fix you up. He said, mate, because you're being honest, you can have the night for free. Woohoo! I'll be here on the way back. Look at this. Seagulls. In the van. Oh, look at that. There's 240 volts working in the van to make some toast. And look at that, avocado. So I can have smashed avocado for about, $1. We continue our journey to Appollo Bay, heading west again. This gives you a fair idea, nearly all the way it's like this. It's incredible. Right, they don't call it the Great Ocean Road for nothing. So we've arrived in Appollo Bay. So this is Appollo Bay Aviation. Here are the 12 Apostles. I don't think there's 12 left, is there? If you have a lazy $390, you can go on a 45-minute flight. There were these amazing trees lining the road. They were a bit out of Jurassic Park. They looked like they belonged in a medieval setting. They were unreal. It was one of my best memories of Appollo Bay was the trees, believe it or not. Can't believe this spot. It was actually not a very good park at all. Internet didn't work. It was slow as a dog. And everyone's got their cars parked there. How do I get out? It's going to be a bit of a drama. This guy was making a racket with his boat at 5:30 in the morning. Well, I can honestly say I would never stay. It says tourist award-winning holiday park. What a load of rubbish. G'day parks at Apollo Beach on the Ocean Road. Thumbs down. Let's continue our journey west. Don't wait for anyone around here. Quite unique looking timber this, all hardwood by the looks of it. Well, time for a toilet break, even though I've got one in the van. I thought I'd use one here. Look at this, bang! Who would put a hand dryer in the way of the door so you can't close it when you go to the toilet? I'll end up back in the van. Welcome to Cape Otway. I wanted to get that shot. Come on. Don't want to hit you. It's full. Cape Otway Lighthouse was established in 1848. We're going to visit here. Pay our $19.50. Go through the door. Places I go to, I can't see them. Walk. Bloody raining. Have a tour. What lighthouse? What's the name of it?
Just Light Station. It's Cape Otway.
Cape Otway. Thank you. So Cape Otway is open from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. every day. Coming in from Tasmania. It's absolutely ridiculous. I'll stop whinging about the cold weather and not tell you that I've got shorts on. Oh, goodness. Oh, man. That was driving me crazy. Well, the top of the lighthouse will drive me crazy in a minute when I stick my head outside. These Arctic winds coming from Tasmania were about 100 miles an hour. Absolutely ridiculous. Coming straight off Bass Strait. Absolutely freezing cold. Have a look at this, eh? Look at the paint worn out. That many people have been up there. It goes without saying, you want to have good legs and good knees and good hips.
That's 3 ton.
Yeah, it's roughly 3 ton.
Geez, you're strong.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The mercury with that still spinning.
Yeah, I'll have a little walk out, I think.
Take your hat off.
I'm freezing. I've got to take my hat off, guys, because it won't be on if I get out there. Dale's already warned me.
It is hard. I did it twice already.
Oh man, look at this. So here we are. That was an experience. This is a perfect segue to go and get some nice hot tea or coffee and a scone. These scones they rave about at this lighthouse restaurant. Absolutely brilliant. Officially known as the Lightkeepers Cafe. When you're there, I strongly recommend you get that table right in front of me because the view to the lighthouse cannot be matched. It's absolutely awesome. And so were the scones and tea. Absolutely enjoyed that. That was a fantastic moment. Oh, well, I'll catch you later, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, see ya. Time to explore. I saw a sign down the road. I thought we might follow this road that goes to a beech forest. Hope we don't get lost. It's Friday the 13th. So beech forest, guys. Looks like we're going to go 21 kilometres to the beech forest. Let's check that out, eh? Let's explore. It looks like there's a bit of roadworks up here, maybe. Well, there's a hazard. I am mindful that it is Friday the 13th, so I am mindful of that, and this road is getting more and more treacherous. I ended up having to turn around. The road just got too bad and the weather was getting worse. Well, sometimes you've got to go with your gut, and now we're off to another destination, west. So we travel to Port Campbell. Open sesame. There we go. Let's see if we can see some rabbits. Oh, look at this. Heaps of little baby rabbits. Number 88 I'm staying at. There's the amenities over there. A close walk by. And this is my little patch over here. 88, just there. I've got neighbours. With 6 million tourists, they need to use the toilet. There's a bit of a rabbit haven, this place. Literally. So it was a great night at Port Campbell last night. Because it's close to the 12 Apostles, I decided to stay another night. I was just going to do one night. And then the amenities there are really good too. Not sure about this mountain, but I do need the exercise. I think there's plenty to see here. Port Campbell. So this is a storm refuge that was first used back in the early to mid 1800s by whalers and sealers and all that sort of thing, and the Europeans come in here. They sought refuge, and the Aboriginal population around here looked after them. I'd love to know how the Aboriginal population is going here now. Point break on Port Campbell. Now here's a brave lady. Oh, buongiorno.
Hi, I come from Italy.
You come from Italy?
Yeah.
And I've just met you out here at Port Campbell on the bay here.
By bus, and I travel on Great Oceans Road.
Oh, by bus?
Yeah, by bus.
Is it like
with just stop. I don't know. Yeah.
You travel by bus, so do you stay in what you got on your back?
Yeah.
And you enjoy your day at Port Campbell?
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, and your whole
You
trip?
too.
Okay. Bye, Sylvia.
Bye.
So Sylvia presented another option, catch a bus. So I've added some tomato paste. Now I'm adding some coconut milk to it all. So I cooked up a storm that night, got my energy levels up, early night sleep, ready for the 12 Apostles. They're only about 2k away. So I've added some tomato paste. Now I'm adding some coconut milk to it all. How's that look, huh? Burning away down there. It's good, this little camp stove. Okay, I've plated up, I'm ready to eat. So as I mentioned, Port Campbell's only a couple of k down the road from the 12 Apostles. Time to explore. A few more Vanlifers coming through. So warning, venomous snakes. Guys, we're on a cliff face here.
This highway of life, missed a turn or two, but we're making good time. Might as well enjoy the ride. Guess you could say we get a little loud as we make our way through this noisy sometimes we shout. Might as well enjoy the sound. Everybody wants a perfect world. Everybody.
They warn you after you climb down that the cliff could fall down. Well guys, welcome to another episode of Stay Awesome Vanlife. In front of the 2 Apostles. 2 Apostles, that's right. I'm trying to find the other 10. I can't find them. I don't know where they are. They're around here somewhere. When named in the 1920s, there were only 9. I thought I'd only seen 2, but I spotted another small one behind the 2, but I don't know. Let's argue about how many there are. Leave a comment. So guys, I found 2 Apostles. There's supposed to be 12, but I've only found 2. Oh, ni hao.
Ni hao.
I'm Wohan Lay. What that mean? I'm very tired.
You say that again.
Walking up and down those stairs. So you're on holiday from China?
No, from Taiwan.
Taiwan, oh okay, love Taiwan, yeah, okay. And so you enjoy the apostles? The apostles?
Yeah.
How many? How many?
How many?
It's supposed to be 12.
No, not.
No, I think there's only 2. I can't find any more.
And there.
Another one. 4. The lady from the Philippines. Are we from Cebu or south?
Negros Oriental, on opposite side of Cebu.
Yeah, yeah.
Stay awesome, right?
Stay awesome, van life. Nice to meet you. The 12 Apostles attracts people from all over the world. The jewel in the crown. Now make sure you subscribe. But it was worth it. It was well and truly worth it. Alright guys, past the gate. I don't know if they actually closed this gate. Doesn't look like it. And we're nearly back. The best time to visit the 12 Apostles is either AM or PM, the ends of the day. You get the best shots for yourself and probably the best lighting. Hey Dominic, how are you?
Cool, mate. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Do you want to say hello in Japanese?
こんにちは。皆さん、どうぞメルボルンに来てください。どうぞ私のバスに乗ってください。シーナルーという韓国会社ですね。
And you've got 2 friends here from Japan.
Yeah, from Japan.
Ah, konnichiwa. And just seeing, what did you think of what did you think? Did you like it? Perfect, very good. So today you're doing a tour for one day, is that right?
Yeah, that's it. I do one day tours out of Melbourne.
Out of Melbourne, gee.
Yeah, my website's www.scenaroo.com. So it's called Scenaroo.
Scenaroo, like a kangaroo.
Yeah.
I see he gave these these couple an absolutely brilliant tour. I took them right up as close as you could to the Apostles, without killing them. Absolutely brilliant. Well, thanks for that, Dominic.
Cool, mate.
And stay awesome.
You too.
Subscribe on YouTube.
Yeah, that was awesome. Highly recommend. London Bridge up here too. London Bridge was falling down. Lucky no one was on top when it fell down. Wow, that was a big day, guys. Second day seeing the Apostles. Now heading back to the campsite at Port Campbell. Absolutely love Port Campbell. And out. And this is where I'm staying. Just down the road from the Apostles. So I stayed the second night and then headed toward the Bay of Islands. So now we're in the Bay of Islands Coastal Park. Just pulling into the Bay of Martyrs. Geez, it looks nice. Looks gorgeous. That is awesome. This guy's just pulling out, so I've got the blue ribbon spot. I backtrack now to Muttonbird Island. Well, this is Muttonbird Island. I spoke to a tour guide and he said this at Muttonbird Island is something to really special. Shipwrecks dot the Great Ocean Road. You can't see them, but there's supposed to be the lockup behind the Muttonbird Island there. Many divers come to have a look at it. Now a short drive to the grotto.
We're doing all right. Rambling down this highway of life. Missed a time or two, but we're making good time. Might as well enjoy our ride. Guess you could say, get a little
Lieke, is het een walvis of een vijf?
So this is called the grotto. The grotto it is. So these steps take you down to the cave-like figure at the bottom for a beautiful photograph through a cave. a body of water ahead. Just went past the grotto, and yeah, there's a big body of water. I haven't seen anything like this. They call everything a river here that looks like a creek, and this really is a big expanse of water. You'll find Stay Awesome Van Life on TikTok and Instagram. Very windy at the moment on this one. Antarctica is only 1,100 kilometres away from this point, so you can understand why. It's very windy at the Bay of Matears. Very windy. Yeah, we'll be heading off tomorrow, heading across further west. We're going to be coming back through here on the return journey, so anything I've missed now I can catch up later on, but I think you'd have to live here for about 10 years to see everything. There's so much to see. Warnambol's only 50, Point Fairy 78, and Portland 150. Is that still recording? All of a sudden you start seeing a lot of dairy farms. So this is the rural drive to Warnambol. There's so many cows along here, it's unbelievable. Welcome to Nullaware, the last town on the Great Ocean Road. Little tiny sleepy town before we hit Warnambol. A couple of random camels as I drove in. So just entered Nullaware. It's the last town on the Great Ocean Road. It's the last one. Seems a bit of an anticlimax, but this is it. This is it here. So we're in Nullaware. It's really weird. This is the last town on the Great Ocean Road. That's weird. Okay. Didn't realise that. Going to get some more fuel. Hope they got diesel. Nullaware. I can't believe this is the last town on the Great Ocean Road. There's the diesel. There's diesel here. That'll do me. I ended up spending $928.71 for the whole trip from Brisbane return. Warnambol and Portland ahead. I'm not... Oh, look at this. Now we've got rural supplies for fencing or whatever. Jeez, I've got to watch my speed around here. Scenic tourist route, Logan's Beach Whale Nursery. Turn left. Nah, I'll be turning right later on when I'm coming back the other way, I think. Yeah, no, when I come back the other way, I'll do Warnambol first. Then I'll go there. Okay. Got to get to the end. Okay, Warnambol's our finishing line. End of the westward route. We'll see a few cheese factories along the way, a few big silos, and a lot of dairy cows, which probably give you a bit of a hint. There's a dairy factory there you can visit. Wi-Fi at Warnambol. So we're at Warnambol, folks. There's a few shops here. The bloke at the garage back at the last town said, oh, it's massive. He's got no idea. He hasn't been to Garden City. He hasn't been to Carindale. Pacific Fair. No. This is massive. Well, I hope you enjoyed that episode. Took a long time to get it together. Lest we forget the diggers from World War I, who began construction of this road in 1918 as return World War I veterans. 416,000 men enlisted and over 60,000 were killed. 156,000 wounded, gassed or taken prisoner. So remember these guys when you travel the road. They began your dream.
Guess you could say we're doing all right.